is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Sunday. So Sunday means Sketch Sunday. So a group of my friends and I get together and we pick a sketch for every Sunday of the month, and we use that sketch, all of us, to create a layout. So because it is July, it is off the board, which means that we just decided to choose to pick our sketches from our Pinterest boards. So this one is brought to us by Moira, and it is a very beautiful, elegant sketch. And I kind of feel like my layout is elegant. I don't know that I would go beautiful. Maybe let's go beautiful and not elegant. let's do that. So I am using my project pad from Heidi Swap, and it is called Storyline Chapters, and it's like almost killed. Like, how exciting is that? I don't know about you, but I get so excited when I can actually kill a kit. So that's what I like with How to Kill a Kit with Style. I do try to make my kits semi-killable, if you could say that. But when you do 30 days of anything, you absolutely will definitely make a dent in your stash, which is always super fun because you've used all of those wonderful products that just give you so much joy, and you make layouts that make you happy, and you get them into a book and you get to flip through them. So much fun. Enough about that. I feel a little wax poetic, I think is the term, which I don't actually understand. So if anybody knows what actually wax poetic, like how that came about, I would love to know the history. Love to know the history. So I'm not sure where this sketch came from, other than it came from Moira's Pinterest board, but I am going to definitely, dive into the L-shaped design, which is one of Moira's go-to designs. So you can see that this is definitely one of her picks. This is her style, and I'm super excited to see how it turns out. So within using that project pad, I have that striped background paper, and then I just have a bunch of scraps. So I'm going to take those bunch of scraps and I am going to make kind of that L-shaped design. Now on the bottom, I am going to turn those into banners. So it looks like there's only 2 pieces of paper that go vertically. And I've added 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of paper because, let's be honest, I have an addiction to paper. I am totally fine with it, and I love it. So the more paper, the better. Plus, I'm getting down to the scraps, so you might as well use them, right? Like let's use the stuff we have. So I have 4 pieces instead of 2, which is just fine. And then for the horizontal stripe, I decided to go with 2 banners instead of the 1 straight across piece. And I guess there's some, I don't know if you'd call it foliage under that strip, but there's definitely something there. So I guess you could use the second piece of pattern paper that is put into a banner, and count that as that if you really needed to find something that explains the sketch. So let's talk sketches for a little bit. So sketches are phenomenal. I absolutely love sketches. Sketches are definitely kind of a go-to for me for a jumping off point. Like, I want to look at a sketch and get some inspiration from it. Now, you can get all kinds of inspiration from a sketch. It doesn't have to be the whole thing, like a complete scrap lift. It could just be bits and pieces. It could be the L-shaped design. It could be the fact that you put your photo in a circle, which I didn't do because I just don't. It could be that it was bordered and you had your title to the left. So I feel like it doesn't matter what you pull from that sketch. As long as that sketch is giving you inspiration, you've used that sketch. Now, I'm pretty good at being a more literal interpretation of a sketch. And it's usually because I absolutely love that sketch. But sometimes when I struggle with that sketch, that's when I'm going to take some bit of inspiration that you can kind of see when it's all done, but not follow the sketch completely. So you can get that a little bit on this. I definitely have the L-shaped design, 100%. Did I cut my photo in a circle? No, because I don't do that very often. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I have seen some amazing shaped photos that I was like, oh, I just wish that I can do that. So I don't know if it's just how I take photos that I don't have any photos that will actually work in that direction. I'm not sure. So I just have a 4x6 photo, which I did trim down just a little bit. It's me and some friends at a retreat. I backed it in 2 pattern papers from the project pad. And then I'm just going to add some of the stickers for embellishing. So I'm going to do an embellishment cluster kind of on that right lower hand corner where you would see the title. But I am going to try and embellish very vertically down those strips. So the only reason that I chose to do that is that one scrap of pattern paper. Sorry, it's very late and we have traveled all day. Scrap of pattern paper is like a ledger, and I had stickers that said who, what, and when. So that is such a perfect place for my journaling. So that is going to go there. And then there was a cute sticker that said meet the squad. I did fussy cut out one of those rainbows. And then down at the bottom, I'm going to add like best time, so fun, a little airplane, because my friend Sharon and my friend Sandy, they had to drive into this retreat, or fly into the retreat. Like Amber and I were lucky enough to be able to drive, but they had to fly. So I thought that the little airplane was kind of important. And then, of course, I am going to finish it off with some sequins because that's what I do. Plus, I put that little sticker of a butterfly up in the top left-hand corner, and all of my butterflies need sequin trails. That's just the way it is. The mix that I am using is from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and it is Delilah Delights. I believe I used this on yesterday's layout as well, which totally makes sense because it's still sitting on my desk. These were the last 2 layouts I did before vacation. So now that it's Sunday, I need to get on it because I am not finished. Now, I felt like this needed something, so I channeled my inner Amber and I said, what does this need? And she screams at me every time, splatters. So I added some gold Heidi Swap Color Shine splatters. I have a little bit of it left, so I plopped that on. And then I do have a couple of close-ups here for you. So make sure you check out everybody who is playing with Off the Board as well as Sketch Sunday today, and see what their take is on this absolutely gorgeous sketch. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.